I just thought I'd show you. Here's the mama cat and 3 of the kittens. Look at their little tiger stripe. Now these are the triplets. Bobbin, Pattern, and Pins, also known as Bob, Pat, and Pin. And Patches is the mama. Over here is Stitches, the other one that won't come near me. And then over here, crying with her little orangeness, is Needles. Let me go get that one. So here are the kittens. And now Needles is eating. And it's a mess. Aren't they so precious? Hey, it's Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and you can tell I look so much worse than yesterday. And that is because I'm cleaning today, getting ready for my guests coming into town. And I thought I would show you what I've been doing in my kitchen. First of all, okay, if you know me at all, if you've read any of my blog posts ever, you know I hate to clean my oven. Like, hate it. I think we've been in this house over 2 years, and I tell you a secret, I don't think it's ever been done. I think I just kind of wipe it out here and there and hope for the best. But I actually decided to clean it, went on Pinterest and saw the way to clean it with ammonia, and I've never used that before. You're supposed to leave it on overnight. The smell of it really freaked me out, and I don't know if you can tell with the microphone. It is a, excuse me, it's the ammonia. Anyway, it's a super windy day. Like, I'd show you the trees, hold on. I'm sure you can hear the wind. Which is really not, we're near the fires, so it's not like the best situation considering. But anyway, it's really super windy day. I have all the windows open and we're trying to make sure the fresh air stayed out, but the smell of the ammonia was awful. So anyway, the smell of the ammonia was awful and I could not leave it on any longer, so I've only left it on a few hours. I'm gonna see how well it cleans the oven. Don't think I'm gonna be doing that again. I'm really not big on chemicals and I could not stand the smell. It was awful. So I'm gonna go see if I can't clean it out, put some gloves on, see what it looks like. I'll show you. And then I'm gonna show you my cabinets because I've been cleaning my cabinets and stuff out. So organized, I love it, yay. Okay, I'll show you in a second. Okay, so I scrubbed out the stove. And remember I said that I only did like a couple of hours rather than an overnight with the ammonia? Yeah, well, it probably works if you do it overnight, but it didn't work perfectly well when you only do it for a couple of hours, but that's okay. I'm gonna try a couple other ways with like vinegar and baking soda. I know it said that you need some elbow grease with that, but I think I would feel better about that, but at least this is a good start because it did take some of it off, just not all of it. So I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you my shame. That's okay. I told you I was never gonna pretend to be perfect. So, and oh my soul. After yesterday's beautiful hair and makeup, I just feel almost ashamed of this too, but hey, reality time. So here we go. Okay, so in the camera it really doesn't look too bad. I mean, you can obviously see there's still some dirt right on the door. But it did wipe off rather clean. And then when you look inside the oven itself, I'm sorry, I don't have any lighting, so there's really not much you can do, but you can see there's baked on parts right here at the front. And the rest of it got pretty clean. There's a couple of spots here and there, one over here and one over there. But really it's mostly toward the front here that I'm gonna need to scrub. Up the sides, you're not gonna be able to see really well, there's a glare. But it's not too bad up the sides. Actually, I think that looks really clean. Across the back, wiped really clean. Across the top, I'm not gonna be able to show you that. But I wiped that up and that doesn't look too bad either. I think the worst part, obviously, is the stuff that bakes on the bottom. So, it's first effort. It's a first effort. And we've been in this house, like I said, a couple years and I haven't cleaned it, so it's probably gonna take a couple go-rounds to get this cleaned, but let me show you some other things I did today. Okay, how about this, right? The top of the fridge. Yes, yes, free of dust. So very proud of myself. Pat on the back. So that's something, right? I'll show you some other things I did. Okay, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys my can storage. So look, up here, this is my countertop, my upper storage, my refrigerator's right there. So my cans are right here on the bottom. right? It's actually my cans and like my baking supplies. So I organized all of this today. So back in the back there, let me show you. Let me get a little closer so you can see. Those are 2 big things of flour and 1 thing of gluten-free flour. And this storage container, Brianna had that in her room for her American Doll storage, and she's getting rid of that. So this is little bags of brown sugar and powdered sugar that are kind of half used. I don't know if you can see them there, and then this is some instant yeast. So we have those there. Back in the back, I'm gonna pull this so you can see it. There's a container right here, and that's filled with sugar. That's our everyday sugar, but we don't use sugar all that often. So hidden back there behind the kosher salt and the taco seasoning. And back beside that sugar, I'm gonna point it out to you. We have molasses way back in the back. And then these are jars of honey that come from a gentleman in our church. And this actually is 2. There we go. This is one that we had left over from last year, but we have a couple from this year now. This is a regular thing of apple cider vinegar, and right next to it is my Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And then I have a couple things of oil. So then you go into all my seasonings and spices. Now look, I have these little trays that we got cans on from Aldi, right? Now back in the back is some kind of spice storage thing that I got for free. So somebody's getting rid of it. So I stored like the really rarely used stuff back there. I got like coriander seed, Chinese 5-spice, stuff I don't use too often. And this one is my actual seasonings, like not just seasonings, but like adobo, Cajun spice, Old Bay, because I'm from Maryland. And also the regularly used stuff is more toward the front. You have paprika, smoked paprika, kind of keeping stuff together. But these are like bay leaves, basil, rosemary, thyme, some Italian seasoning. All that's back there. This one right here, it's near the front. So this is my most often used one. So it's got onion, salt, onion powder, more onion powder. Oops, I'm not even showing you. Onion, salt, onion powder, pepper. That is garlic powder, chili powder. There's probably more chili powder. And crushed red pepper. Over here I have cumin and curry. 1 cumin, 1, 2, 3 curry. So we like curry. And then back in the back over here is my baking one. So this has, I'm gonna pull this down so you can see what I'll have. This is just stuff, see, you guys have always wondered what in the world I have, right? Back here I have baking cocoa. I have a couple of things of sprinkles. 1 thing of vanilla extract. I have a ton of ground cinnamon over here, like a ton. Nutmeg. I had a ton of nutmeg in a bunch of different containers, and these 2 are now filled to the brim, and I keep all my little containers. I'll show you in a minute where I keep them. So this is allspice, some cream of tartar, and some food coloring, a little other sugar. This is cinnamon sugar. So that's all my baking kind of spices. So it's convenient because if I'm baking, I can just grab the baking one, right? Because generally you're not going to use the seasonings when you use the baking stuff. And then I have my everyday ones on this little container right near the front. So anyway, that works for me, and it's nice and organized. I took knocked the camera. I took everything out and I cleaned the shelving here, so it was nice and pretty. So happy. So on the bottom shelf I have, over here I have peanut butter and peanuts behind that. And then I have evaporated milk, because you don't always keep that on hand, and coconut milk. Hard to reach. Cream of chicken. Aldi had a great deal on cream of chicken this week. It was 49 cents. So picked up some of those. Back here behind the tomatoes, because I have tomatoes and 1 jar of sweet potatoes. I think I might have gotten that this week. We had all of the canned beans back there. So this is a stack of kidney and black beans and cannellini beans that are canned. But I have dry ones too. I'll show you that in a minute. Over here I have some canned vegetables. Let's see, canned potatoes, canned corn, canned green beans, and then we have the pumpkin. I have loads of pumpkin, and then back behind the pumpkin over there, I have some canned applesauce and canned pears. And then right here is the tomato sauce sort of thing. So I got pizza sauce in the front, and back in the back is some pasta sauce. So this is, all of this was wiped out and cleaned and reorganized. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, yes, high five myself. I've been busy today. Okay, so look over here. Next cabinet over. First of all, let's take a moment and talk about how I reorganized my stuff. That is so beautiful, right? Okay, so we have rice, all the different stacks of rice, brown rice, white rice, jasmine rice, and some leftover little things of rice. And then back in the back, I have onions and garlic back there. This is a beautiful thing of salsa that my lovely friend Tangie gave me. She's the best. Okay, right here are the dry beans that I have. And I have, let's see, northern beans, navy beans at the bottom, lentils, pinto beans, black beans, red kidney beans, and more black beans. I use a lot of black beans, they're my favorite. So all of that's there, nice and organized in a container. Down below I have my potatoes, and next to that I have my rolled oats. And of course back there behind it I have, ooh, tilted a little bit, my pasta maker and coffee grinder. And this is all my glass supplies that I'm keeping. So on the other side, this is over by my sink. Look at my dirty dishes. Looking beautiful, right? Okay, so on the other side, on the bottom here, I have my Pampered Chef pans. So I have the flat ones, and then the bread pans and the cookie molds, and then the square and the round ones and the bowls and the, what is that? The bundt pan. And then on the top here, I have my other metal ones and my lids. Look how organized, I'm so proud of myself. And my cast iron. Happy day, happy day. One more. So this was the bottom one, and this is the top, and also by my dirty dishes. And this is my canning one. So I have my canning jars all lined up, some bowls that my sister gave me. They're my special bowls. My canning supplies, and some storage containers that I use. So like I said, I wiped it all out. I reorganized them. It looks so pretty. So proud of myself. And if you haven't seen my kitchen, I have baskets up on top. And here's the truth. I did not, I'm showing you the other side too. Over here on the top of them, I have baskets. I did not wipe down the tops of the cabinets. That is going on my next Saturday chore list. So I'm really excited to get everything done. One more thing I want to show you. I did mention that I went through all the different spices, and I keep my spice containers. I don't know why exactly in my mind. I think that I'm going to use them next year when I have my herb garden, so I'm just keeping them. And my husband does not care as long as it's not like taking over the house with junk. So we have a couple extra drawers because we have really big drawers here. So there's that. And here's another thing to keep. These jasmine rice bags, because they seal. And I use them sometimes instead of like Ziploc containers if I need to take something that's not a big deal. And so they're useful, so I keep them. And they come with my jasmine rice. So, and this is the attachments to my KitchenAid. So is my oven clean? No. But my kitchen's getting organized. I've actually been working on this for 2 weeks. This is like probably a month-long project. I wanted to get it done in time for Thanksgiving. Not totally happening, but I am working on it. So last week Brian and I kind of did a once through sweep, just like a regular everyday clean. Like we made sure all the dishes were done and made sure like all the counters were wiped off, and just did some basic wipe downs of the cabinets and simple cleaning things. This week we had planned to do a bigger clean, including the oven and cleaning out the cabinets and reorganizing. We didn't do all of the things we hoped to accomplish today, but we did do a lot of them, and we've made some progress. So next Saturday, we are going to work on getting that oven finished. Here's a neat thing about the oven. Well, it's not really neat, it's sad. But I'm trying to get the good light here. Hold on, let me go over here. So here's the thing about the oven. I actually have new burner covers, and they were the ones that actually go with the stove, because the ones that are on there now were just kind of cheap ones that I got at like the dollar store or something, and they don't actually fit, and they're kind of wonky. So I have the ones that actually fit the oven. I bought them from the manufacturer, and I've had them for over a year. Over a year. But you know, you guys understand that I had pneumonia, and then after that I got sick with whatever with the gallbladder thing. So now it's like time to play catch up, trying to get it all taken care of. So anyway, I'm gonna get it cleaned. It's on my list for next week. Gonna do the top of the cabinets. Gonna clean out the fridge again. I actually clean out the fridge pretty regularly, but I want to wipe it out again just to wipe it out with everything else. And probably go through all of my drawers. I think my drawers are pretty organized, but we'll show you that on another one. So hopefully you'll keep up with me with my kitchen cleaning. And if you're cleaning your kitchen, you can tell me about it. We can like do a kitchen cleaning thing together. Yay! Okay, that's it. I just thought I'd show you a little something what's going on today. I hope you liked it, and if you did, make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, because you gotta follow me on the kitchen cleaning, right? So hopefully I get my hair back looking pretty, but tomorrow's church, so yeah, it'll look better than this at least. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. One more thing I need to mention. I have not heard from the winner of the Just So Trish planner giveaway, and it's been well over 48 hours. So we're gonna have to go on to our next winner, and I'm gonna show you right here. And she is going to have 48 hours from the time this video goes live to contact me and let me know she got it. And if she gets it, I've already drawn it. The same day I drew the other person, I drew an alternate. And I'm gonna show you the video here in a second. But anyway, this person is gonna need to get a hold of me within 48 hours so that they can get their prize. So here it is. I just chose Melody, and just in case I don't hear from her, I'm going to choose an alternate winner. So let me randomly pick a winner. This person also has to have had a video of Trish's in her comment. So let me pick another winner here. Tara's Tags. If Melody doesn't turn up, then Tara's Tags, you are the alternate winner. So she said, I love Trish's VHC number 3 about books they're reading. So thank you, Tara, for following the instructions and for being part of the giveaway. Okay, so if that was you, make sure you get a hold of me. You can either message me on YouTube, or the quickest way to get a hold of me is to message me at the Fundamental Home on Facebook. I will get that very, very quickly. So get a hold of me there and let me know that you saw and you are the winner, and I will get your address and send you your planner. So hopefully I don't have to do a third drawing, because you know I might just keep it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching.